I've experienced it, having a triple double quite a few times in my life. And I feel like with my size and my willingness to go down and rebound, and my willingness to pass, and obviously I know I can score. I feel like I can rack those up.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Saints and the Falcons
just under 200 pounds.
on Monday
As a high
night.
school junior, he was 5'4", 85 pounds, so making the jump rapidly the last couple of years.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up. As it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, the new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night, all sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
They weren't going to stop.
I think
In this spot right here. And I'm not trying to try to model. You are definitely modeling that, bro. Congratulations. Thank you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Monica, thank you. H2P. Amos to Pitt. We'll be back with much more of the NBA Draft 2024. This is about big fun after these messages.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just kind of up, see how many rings he's got around the middle.
Born in Roma, Florence, and then you born in Roma, Queens, Valentino. But for him especially, Yes, for a quick video talk.
That would be bad.
big plans for this year.
Expertise is one of the many ways an agent who's a realtor works for you.
It can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season
Things will go wrong for your customers.
will benefit.
Your business can make it right.
Throwing on
With
first
Watson
down.
X Assistant. AI that can help resolve problems by understanding your customer requests with 90% accuracy. Let's create customer service and service of customers with Watson X Assistant. In the end, let's create.
Looking to throw. Brenner. He gets this one complete to Bowden.
Things started off great, but once the new
They changed.
in the beginning, I got gifts like a phone.
And then next thing you know, it's like I'm invisible.
So switched out and got me a new phone care.
Introducing Metro Plus. Free 5G phones when you join. Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
My kid was pretty dang happy, baby. I got two. We know 3 birthday parties on today. And
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
We're seeing it more and more in the league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards on their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week. And
the first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45.
Sawdust settles and the engine roars. The thing you care about is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels different. Your wallet. Whatever you do it for us at Harbor Freight.
Then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get a second.
On 1st and 10, Brenner.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
Brenner, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. first down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 33 yards that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
A first red zone opportunity in the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. And right side, they're going to go option here. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down, Freeman. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And taken at the 46. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Off play action. Brenner. He completes it right side to right. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Brenner. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Sanders fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Sanders again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Garner. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. Garner. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and throw them for a loss.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.